think we were going to talk about? Okay.
I know.
Don't clench too hard. It's good to know. You should do like a YouTube tutorial.
Oh, right. How not to
safely launch a bottle rocket out of your butthole. Inspired by this room. It makes me want to get to work on my doll houses.
Yeah. I'll come and help.
Yeah. We can have craft night. Hi, I'm Witney Nielsen, founder and overlord of Unconventional Cookies. My first car was a 2001 Toyota Echo.
Miles per gallon can make you feel a little cocky.
That was good.
The Echo. It's not you. It's the car.
Technically, it was a 1985 Chevy Cavalier, but I drove it 3 times. I was asking my dad, we were trying to remember. I think it was 3 times I drove it, and then it broke down, and I just somehow talked my dad into buying a brand new car with me. I'm like, I will pay for it. All the payments, just put them in my name because it is taken care of. And, that lasted about, I don't know. I think a good 9 months. Sure. I think I took care of that bill. But, yeah. Yeah, it was a little black Echo. My dream car since 6th grade or something has been a New Beetle, which is ironically my car now. Yes. I finally got it, and now it's an old piece of crap, but it's falling apart. I have a sticker on it that says genuine money pit. But I really wanted a New Beetle, but I couldn't afford it. So I got this Toyota Echo. It was a good deal. It was a solid car. Ended up having it for 15 years. And when I lived in California. Amazing. Yeah, I had it all through college. I remember when I was at MSUM, it was the only car that would start up in the winter. So everyone would take my car for Target runs, because there were no plug-ins in our big, huge dorm parking lot. So
right.
Yeah, my car was the only one that would start ever.
Yeah.
And it was teeny tiny. It was the same size as a Volkswagen Beetle. That's why I loved it. That's why it was the next best thing. And I love that car. My dad and I talked about maybe we should just buy a new engine and have this car forever. But I ended up selling it, and I wish I hadn't. I'm sad about it. Mm-hmm. Why did I see it around sometimes, and I'm oh, yeah.
Now we can get nostalgic about it.
I know. It was my friend. I moved with it to California, and when you're between places, you're couch surfing. It's sometimes you gotta take a little nap in the back. And,
yeah.
It was my friend.
Isn't that a really small car?
It's a very small car, but I'm a pretty small person. So.
Okay. So you can yeah, sleep in it comfortably.
I kind of have to scrunch up. Yeah, my dog and I, she's a Brussels Griffon. So, you met Mo, but she was 12 pounds. So we would curl up in there. And
nice.
Yeah, it was nice down at the beach, camping, whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was great.
That is cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was, I just always felt like I had a home base because of that car or something, because I went through a kind of tumultuous divorce when I was out in California by myself, didn't really know anybody. I'm okay, it's me and my dog and my car. So yeah, my Echo. I don't know why I sold it.
So when did you move to California?
Right after college. My ex-husband, who we were just dating at the time, he was from California. He was from Bakersfield, and it's every Dalian's dream, people that live in Oildale, we call them Dalians. It's every Dalian's dream to live at Pismo Beach. I don't know why. It's they go there on vacation all the time. It's just the thing. And so he had it in his head that he wanted to live in Pismo Beach. So we moved there, and I got a job teaching some emeritus classes emeritus art classes for a local college. And so he's like, okay, we can move there. We moved to San Luis Obispo and ended up getting married and all that stuff. And I honestly don't remember why I started telling you this story. What were we talking about? Oh, when I moved to California, 2007. Dear God. Oh my God. Just looking into those eyes, I just kept talking.
So what was that drive like? You packed everything in the car? Or what?
Yes, anything that could fit in the Echo and my ex-husband's truck. I had an iguana that took up half of the Echo, his little cage. But yeah, so we had a teeny tiny U-Haul, but I thought we had a big U-Haul. So I was like, oh, we can bring our furniture, blah, blah. No, he pulls up with this tiny, like, could fit like a washer and dryer in it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like I had this awesome, like, L-shaped, like, vintage orange couch. We just had to put it by the dumpster. But then there was this guy, and he had just gotten out of prison, and he needed stuff. So we, like, furnished his apartment with all my stuff. And so that was kind of beautiful. But, yeah. The drive was, it was fine. When I moved back, I just, like, on a whim moved back. I just wasn't thriving. I just packed up the Echo, whatever I could fit in there. And my roommate Shannon came with me for the first like leg of the trip. So I couldn't even pack the passenger seat full of stuff. So I had the tiny back seat and my trunk, and I just started my life over. And you've seen how much stuff I've accumulated in the past. Yeah. I've been back for 12 years, 13 years, and my hoarding knows no bounds.
No. Well, yeah, look at my room too.
I know, I love it in here. It makes me happy to be in here.
So what other kind of stuff are you collecting?
I'm really big into collecting Pyrex, Princess Diana Beanie Babies, just those specifically.
Yeah.
I do have a Ronald McDonald Beanie Baby that I bought on eBay because it was a good deal. It was $80. Don't tell Andy. And I got it. And they only gave it out at this one convention. And Andy would kill me if he found out I spent $80 on a Beanie Baby. But
Yeah.
whatever. So that's my other one. I was like, I will collect McDonald's Beanie Babies as well. There's like, all the teeny Beanie Babies and all that. Pyrex for sure. Any kind of like vintage oddities at like for the thrift store. We were at the new one down south and we found something called the Cuddler. It was like this velvet box and it just says the Cuddler like etched into it in gold, and you open it up and there's just white fur inside. Okay. And it's really old. We tried to like look it up. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, yep. Like, I'm definitely getting that. So that kind of stuff. The weirder, the better. Creepy dolls, creepy clowns. Love it.
Pyrex. Mm-hmm. I thought I had something I'm trying to sell on eBay here.
Oh, yeah. Pyrex sells, baby. I mean, you used to be able to go.
Is that what this is?
It is. Oh, my gosh. That's from the Friendship set.
Oh,
this is from the 60s. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you could get good.
It's broke.
I love it. I'm sure you love it when people scream into the microphones. Yeah. I was going to say, with this lid intact, it's worth a lot. And then I almost broke the lid.
Okay. Well, if you're interested in
I am,
purchasing this, throw me a number. And,
okay.
And we'll cut it in half and double it.
Yeah, I'm like collecting and I'm like, these are worth money. And my husband's like, they're not worth money if you will never sell them. They're absolutely worth nothing. Then I was like, oh, how dare.
Yeah, and I also don't want to send this. I don't want to ship it,
I know.
through
They
eBay.
do if you pack them really well, but I've gotten, we call it sad mail in the Pyrex community. And it's when you order something online and it comes all shattered.
Oh, yeah.
But then I save it and I give it to people that do mosaics and stuff.
Cool.
You can't throw away. Pyrex is so beautiful. Vintage Pyrex.
Okay, well, this has your name on it. Yay! So I want to see it on a shelf somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Sometime when
It'll
I come
be in
over.
the yellow section because all of my Pyrex is color coded. So.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the Cookie Haus then.
Okay, the Cookie Haus. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a project that I had that turned into a bakery. I was making cookies and I was like, I kind of want like an art studio for all my stuff. I had all my art stuff downstairs that ended up going. Now it's just a cookie studio. Yeah, the Cookie Haus is just it's a wacky clubhouse where we all hang out, but then I also work there. I have a teeny tiny kitchen that I make all my cookies out of. And I Yeah, I don't know. I'm a lone wolf these days. I used to have Annika working with me. She's taking some time off to do some other stuff. And so I just like putz around and listen to podcasts all day and talk to myself. And it's just a wild space. I wanted a place where you like go in and you just like feel happy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I paint the ceilings pink. I'm going to put disco tiles on the ceiling in the bathroom. I have like flamingo wallpaper. The kitchen's all pink. It's wacky. I had a person who wasn't a big fan. Her grandma used to own the house, I guess, and like said everything I was doing was really ugly because it's a little bonkers. It's nothing that hasn't been painted before, though. As long as it's been painted before, I will paint it pink. But you know, I'm not painting any hardwood floors. Like
Sure.
The stonework outside is untouched. So yeah, I'm trying to still respect the house, but make it like Pee-wee's Playhouse kind of. I don't know.
And you had, I remember hearing a pink dog thing was
Cannoli.
stolen, right?
Lil Cannoli. So I had him since my mom and I were trying to remember. I think 2001. I think we got him. Herberger's was getting rid of him, and my mom bought him. He was in the children's department like our whole childhood. I think like he was there for years and years and years. And my mom was the visual manager there, and she would like decorate him for holidays and stuff. And I just loved him. So they were getting rid of him. She got him for me, and I've painted him a bunch of different colors. Had him forever. He was like the first thing I brought to the Cookie Haus. Painted him pink. I ended up breaking his tail in half, so I like wrapped it in black and white stripes, and that's kind of where my black and white stripes came from. If you look at my like branding, it's all pink and black and white. And so he means a lot to me. We had a naming contest, and Lil Cannoli won, and yeah, somebody stole him, and you were at the quinceañera for my dog.
Yes.
My dog turned 15, and I'd always been planning a sweet 16. I know quinceañera might not be the most culturally appropriate thing for me to throw, but I knew she wasn't going to make it to 16. So I was like, we're having a sweet 15. We're doing a quince. I don't care.
Yeah.
And so we threw this huge party for my dog, and I unplugged the security camera that would have been looking the thief right in the face to plug in a bubble machine for Mo's entrance.
Right.
And I never plugged it back in.
Oh, no.
I know. My friend Rosie's like, that's the most Witney thing I've ever heard. I'm like, so I would have had like perfect footage of the theft, but the bubble machine trumped it. So whatever. And I was like, what a bummer. And I was like, not even going to post anything about it. And then Annika, my friend Annika was like, you have to post about it. Just, you know, maybe someone's seen it. So I posted, and it went bananas. Like hundreds of thousands of hits. Like I had people from like all over the world contacting me about it. I was on the news like every day for a week. And like they dumped it north of town, like 4 or 5 miles north of town in some like field. And somebody was driving their kids to school and saw it it was under a blue blanket. And there's like a pink leg sticking out. And she went out and like sent me a video of her uncovering it. It was awesome. It was amazing. And so she's like, I didn't touch it if you want to like get fingerprints. I was like, okay, well, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
But it's so sweet of her. So she took it. Andy went and picked it up. We got it back. We ended up throwing like a big welcome home party. And it was like a Furry Friends Rock and Rescue, like a fundraiser for them.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, we ended up making them a bunch of money. And I have like merch with cannoli on it now. But yeah, he had like holes and they had like drawn all over him. And he was really beat up. So yeah, a local company, Dakota Recreation Repair, they like contacted me. I'd only had him home for like 45 minutes. And they're like, can we fix him up? And they do like RVs and boats and stuff. He's like so much better than before. I kind of feel guilty, but yeah. So, and you know, now he's famous. He's world famous.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It was really fun. I know my friend Jenny's like, you got to send that to the Today Show. I'm like, no.
So it sounds like it was probably just kids.
We have a video because the Cookie Haus is right across the street from Bismarck High. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, word to the wise, don't steal anything right across the street from a school because there's cameras everywhere. So we do have a video and I've seen who it is. It looks, maybe high school kids, maybe a little older. But I just, the like sheriff came by and the police came by and they're like, you want to press charges? I was like, I really don't. Like, I had it in my head. Like I create backstories for things. So like it was this kid, like a guy trying to impress this girl and he stole her, but if he would get caught, he would lose his scholarship to Harvard. So like, I wouldn't want him to lose his scholarship to Harvard because of a stupid pink dog. Fuck. I know so many. My handyman's like, oh man, I do everything I could to get him punished. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, you said don't steal anything next to a school.
Yeah, we have
because
pretty
of the
clear
cameras.
footage.
But everybody has a camera these days. I'm surprised people still pull the shit that they do.
I know. Well, and I did get like his shoulder on one of my cameras because I have like 3. Because I really think that people are gonna like rob me of my Pyrex.
Yeah.
Because obviously my junk is everybody else's treasure too. You know, like my treasure wall is like everything to me. It's probably worth like $30. But so yeah, I have cameras everywhere too. It's just I'm a dingbat, and so I like, unplugged them and crap. But
Yeah, right.
and then they just got their shoulder. But even that little reel of my security footage with a shoulder, and you could see Cannoli's like butt, that went like viral or whatever. I don't know what's considered viral, but for me it was insane. Like,
Yeah.
And I wrote like something inappropriate on it, like crap bags or something, because my reels usually get like 12 views or something, and then this one's like hundreds of thousands. So I was like, oh God, I sound so professional. But professional's not really my brand. So
How did you get into cooking or baking?
baking, just and I'm not really into baking. I did cakes for a while when I lived in California. I got really into like cake decorating, and I taught classes and worked at some bakeries. But cakes are just so annoying. Like anyone who's ever made a cake and had it like a tiered cake and have it collapse on the way to the venue, like there is nothing more heartbreaking. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it is a tragedy. And I just couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I can't do buttercream. So I was like, out of the baking game. I was doing graphic design, and then Bismarck Arts and Galleries Association, BEGA, whatever. They have like a cookie walk every December, and I usually just donate money. But then I was like, it was like early pandemic, like right before everything hit, and I was kind of bored, and I was like, I'm gonna make cookies this year. And I like called my friend Tim, and he walked me through the process and started decorating them, and I got so much attention from people. It was like amazing. I like put a picture of a cookie on, and like it's like online, and I was like, oh my God. So it just became my thing, and I was like, I'm never gonna do it for money though, ever, because that would ruin the fun. I would never want to make a business out of this. You know, fast forward 5 years, it's what I do full time. I have a freaking Cookie Haus. So yeah, I kind of stumbled into it, watched a lot of YouTube videos on like, royal icing consistency and flooding and all that fun stuff. And I just kind of, self-taught, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, just stumbled my way into it. I'm really not a very good business person, but
it seems to be going well.
Yeah, no, it's going fabulous. It's remarkable how well it's going, considering how terrible I am. But you've, had me wait 2 weeks to respond to a text message, I'm sure. So,
Are you making cookies for local people or shipping them out more?
well, let's consider this the announcement that I can now ship, because cottage food laws, because I don't work out of a commercial kitchen. Cookie Haus is a residential kitchen. I couldn't ship for ever. And then right before Easter, they changed the law, and I wrote
really?
something. Yeah, there's this girl in Minot who is wrote a bill and all this stuff. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs. I wrote like a testimonial for it, but so they just changed the laws, so now I can ship nationwide, which I have not announced yet, because this is it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm just so overwhelmed with business stuff as it is. But we'll figure it out.
That's amazing. Yeah. And then you gave me a little package here. I'm gonna open this bad boy.
Open it up. I don't know what that voice is.
All right. Oh, we got a pin. Oh my God, it's the dog?
It's Cannoli.
That is cool.
We sold cookies of him and little pins and stickers at the...
Oh, I got a sticker?
Yeah, at the fundraiser.
This is going on my laptop.
Yay!
Oh my God. My first car cookies.
Yes.
Whoa. These are amazing. I wish I had a video cast now to show these off.
I'll post them and tag you. I kind of know how to do that.
These are so cool.
Oh, yay. I know. I love being able to do logos. That's with my edible printer, and it's just, my graphic design stuff comes into it. Because I always joke, I have 7 years of art school all said and done, because I went back for graphic design, and I make cookies for a living. And I'm just I have a teaching degree and 2 art degrees, and I make cookies. But
these are amazing. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Some of your cookies are very unique and very, I don't know how to put it, detailed.
Yeah, I like to do like interactive stuff, like stuff you can play with.
I saw one that was a TV dinner.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I have one of those. It's like 4 years old, just on the treasure wall because I like to look at it.
Yeah.
Inspiration sometimes. Yeah, it was like one of those turkey TV dinners that went with. I used to do subscription boxes, which I miss dearly because I was too overwhelmed about custom orders, so I do these subscription boxes. I just decided on the theme, and one Thanksgiving, I just make whatever I want. I made a little TV dinner to go with, the turkey dinner and all that kind of crap. But yeah, it had little peas and the mashed potatoes.
It looked amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite cookies ever. Yes, yes.
I still have a picture of that. I think you were at maybe the event center or somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
Do you have anything new that you're going to be working on?
I've kind of been taking it a little easy this summer. I did do like a big sculpture of like Mount Rushmore. It was like a 17-inch cookie. And then it was somebody's 80th birthday. So we added him to the end. It was Dan Cashman in town. I don't know. Like everybody seems to know him. But so yeah, I added him. So it was like 5 like heads sculpted. It was pretty wonky, but it was also my first time doing anything like that. And I didn't have carving tools. Like it was an X-Acto knife and a paintbrush and some royal icing. And that's like all I had to go with. And so it was a learning experience. It took me 24 hours beginning to finish. Like I timed myself and took a million videos. And so that was really fun to do, something different. I really want to get more into like sculptural stuff like that. I've done I paired up with the Super Slide Amusement Park one time and I did like some of their mini golf holes, like the windmill, and it actually turned and you could like putt it in. And like I had little like cookie putters that you could actually play golf with. Yeah. So I like anything you can like play with. I really like. I had like a working like Plinko, remember from Price is Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that kind of stuff is kind of where my heart is at. When I was in college, first time living on my own, I lived in the Gardner in Fargo. It's like an old hotel.
Oh, yeah.
It always smells like hot dogs. Like, it's super cool. Like, they charm you when you're doing the tour by taking you in, like, the old-timey elevator with, like, the gate.
Yep,
and then when you live there, the elevator, never works. Okay, this is also 15 years ago, 20 years ago. How long has it been? So grain of salt. It might be beautiful now. But, yeah, like,
probably not.
The elevator never works. It was always, like, graffitied. I remember... I'm not even going to tell that story. But yeah, it was gross. So I lived there and I was so proud of myself. I was on my way in my little Echo. I was on my way to class. It was my 9 a.m. sociology class that I always skipped. And I was listening to Scissor Sisters, like that Take Your Mama song or whatever. Do you remember that song?
I don't.
Oh, the falsetto. It's so good. So I was jamming out and I hit like black ice on the MP Avenue bridge. I think they call it black ice. I don't know. I'm trying to sound cool.
Yeah.
But and I like flipped all the way around, and it was just the beginning of the bridge, and my front tires slid up on the barrier, so it was like river drop on one side and then bridge. So my car was up on that, like the 2 front tires, and I was shaking so bad I crawled out the back and I was looking at it, and this little cute old man stopped to help me. And he was like looking underneath with me because it was like leaking something. It's like something got scraped. And then he grabbed my hoodie. I remember I was wearing a Pteranodon hoodie. I don't know why. I have vivid memories of this. And pulled me out and we both fell down. And some other car was skidding out and hit my car.
Oh, no.
So then it was hanging off by the back. It was hanging. I'm getting goosebumps talking about this. I hate it. It was hanging on the back 2 tires over the bridge.
Holy shit.
And the whole trunk was like ripped off, like a huge hole in it. And then the car that hit it was from like 1985, and it barely a dent. That tank just like, yeah. And so by car, I was like, oh, well, this is definitely totaled. It actually wasn't, but it took them forever to fix it. And my frickin' like rental car that I got with it was a old Chevy Cavalier, and I hated it so much. Like my very, very first car that stopped working after 3 times. So yeah, I was all bitter, but they fixed it up, and I got her back, and continued to drive that thing for like another 10 years.
That's crazy.
I know, it was nuts. Yeah, and then yeah. The guy that hit me like lived in my building and like would slip notes under my door and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like a little apology or what? Apologies?
No, like
Oh, like hitting on you. Hey.
What's up, dude?
You ever want me to hit that again? God.
So that was a whole other thing, but yeah, that was my like big, and like I hate driving now. Like I drove a lot when I lived in California because I lived on the Central Coast, and you know I'd have to drive like 45 minutes to work sometimes. I worked all over the county, and yeah, I just don't drive anymore. Really, I'll drive from my house to the Cookie Haus, which is less than a mile. I didn't have a car for like 3 years. I just rode my little e-bike and had people drive me around. And my friends are like, why do we just like drive you around? No questions asked. Like, yeah, of course, I'll pick you up and bring you here. Like,
Yeah, that was me in high school.
Really?
I had a skateboard, but all my friends drove.
Yeah.
So,
I
and I
know,
lived
it's like-
just outside of town, so they would go all the way out to pick me up and drop me off.
Oh my God, that means they loved you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not all the time though. Sometimes they're like, God, why am I doing this? I don't know.
You were so not
you
worth
love me?
it.
I had Noah on last week, and we were talking about doing a 360 on the interstate. We hit ice
God.
and spun out.
God.
Super
Nightmare.
scary. Didn't hit anything. We just, at the end, we were just in the opposite or the next lane facing forward again. We're like, what the hell? And that was because Noah decided to hit the brakes when we hit the ice. What a dummy.
I mean, it's probably what I would do too. You panic. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I hit the brakes when I hit the ice. It was such a blur. I remember what shirt I was wearing, but do I remember what I did? No. And it all just happens so fast. And then you're like, what? I couldn't even dial the phone. I was shaking so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little like Nokia phone back then or whatever. So yeah, it was nuts.
What's the weirdest cookie you ever made?
One time there was like a guy, I don't think he was retiring, but he was leaving a company and they were having a goodbye party for him or whatever. And they wanted his head on a centaur's body, but a yak, not like a horse. So a yak body centaur with a puffy vest and a white button-down shirt. It was very specific. And yeah, I did it. It was amazing. It was the weirdest cookie I've ever made.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
Yeah.
So you take strange orders.
Those are
I
my
suppose.
favorite. Yes, I love strange orders. Like, I mean, I love it when people come to me. I call them Aladdin orders, you know, and he was standing on the carpet and he's like, do you trust me? And so that's Ani and I call them Aladdin orders. It's like, do you just trust me? Like, give me a theme and let me run with it. And that's kind of like what I really like to do.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I have anxiety about, you know, what if they don't like this? And, you know, I've never had anyone unhappy. That I know of. No one's complained to me. In 5 years, all my customers have been fabulous. But every single time, every order, I'm like, they're going to hate this. I think that's just like an artist thing, though. Like,
Yeah, right.
If I don't hate myself, who will?
Yeah, I know that all too well.
Yeah,
I feel
right?
every time I put out a new episode, I'm like, oh gosh, people are going to hate this. Yeah.
Yes, no, and they're all fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Yes, no, I love them. I'm like, it's like nostalgia. It's like you guys were the cool kids in
Right.
high school. I was like just a few years younger, and I'd go to like all like the shows, you know, over in Mandad, and I'd like, I only got in because of like Annika probably. Like,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, she just like allowed me to tag along with her. Anyway, so you
The
guys were the cool
Midtowner
kids.
days, huh?
Yes,
Nice.
the Midtowner. Oh my God. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
those were-
Oh, we're so old.
I know, right? Gosh, saying that too, when you said you've been married and divorced already.
Oh yeah.
and
Got
have
that
your own
first
business.
one right
You
out of
already
the
have
way.
such life experience.
Yeah, I don't really think before I jump a lot.
Okay.
I'm a very impulsive person, so like, you know, I moved to California with nothing really in mind. I had that like kind of shaky job offer at that college, and you know, I ended up, you know, you get married because you think you're supposed to. It's the next step, and he ended up being, oh my God, I was going to call him a butt plug, and then I just said it anyway. But yeah, he was a butt plug. And ended up actually, don't tell anyone, he got a girl pregnant while we were married. So that was a whole, it was my soap opera.
That's kind of a downer.
Yeah, but that led to, me living in the Echo for a little bit. But then I actually started living with my HR director where I was working. Like, she took me in. And to this day, we are best friends. We talk every day. Like she's like a sister to me. So it's like, these horrible things happen. And it's just, I don't know why I didn't move home. Like, I was 24, 25, didn't really have, I was working as a supervisor for like group homes. I was a QMRP. I don't know, it's a terrible title. But so I wasn't really doing like my dream or anything. I really like working with people with disabilities and all that, but it wasn't, I had never planned on it being my forever career. And so, but yeah, something told me just to stay, and I made like the best friends, and I totally changed. Like, I don't know that I would have been friends with pre-California Witney. Like, if I would be friends with her now, like, you just get out and get new experiences. And like, I went to a nude beach. Oh my God, the nude beach.
A real nude beach,
Oh
huh?
yeah, Pirates Cove. It's like the only place you could camp. And like, so I was like wearing like a hoodie and jeans, and all my friends were naked.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Like, anything goes at the nude beach. So like just buttoned up little like high school, like pre-California Witney would have been like grabbing my pearls. And
Is it old people?
it's all people.
It's all people.
Yeah, and then you get the people. There's always like weird guys in tighty whities like walking along the water line and just like lurking and staring at everybody. I don't know why. There's at least two at all times. Yeah. So
I could never.
yeah. There was a guy who I think, what do we call him? Nude Beach Bob? Nude Beach Bill? Oh, I can't remember. We'd buy him cheeseburgers, but he lived there. He just had like a tent, and he one time he was lighting off like those like Japanese lanterns, I think, the little ones you put the fire in, and it like went up, and it was like Shell Beach was right above. It's like a really ritzy little community beachfront town, really cute. And he like lit one of the houses on fire.
Oh my God.
And so we were bringing him a burger that day, and he was hiding, and we're like, Nude Beach Bob, like, come on out. Like, what's going on? And he was crying. He's like, I'm going to get arrested. I don't think anyone ever found out it was him until this very moment.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations, probably.
I almost did that to our neighbor's tree. We lit one off on the 4th, and it just went over into the neighbor's tree and then started on fire. So I had to run, grab our hose, and start shooting that up into the tree to put it out.
You're like sending this nice wish into the
Yes. Those things are damn dangerous, man.
I mean, apparently.
I also lit my underwear on fire once, too.
On purpose?
Well, not on purpose, but I was shooting bottle rockets out of my rear end. A friend and I. Yeah, we had a couple drinks, and we thought it would be funny.
Was it?
It was funny, yeah.
Until you lit your underwear on fire?
Right. Because I clenched too hard, and the bottle rocket didn't like shoot out. It just sprayed back into like my underwear. I didn't pull them down all the way. It just lit them. Yeah.
Oh my God. Things I didn't think we were going to talk about. Okay.
I know.
Don't clench too hard. It's good to know. You should do like a YouTube tutorial.
Oh, right.
how to
how
properly
not to.
safely launch a bottle rocket out of your butthole. Anyway. Oh my God.
Good thing I edit this. Describe Mo for those who haven't seen this dog.
Okay, so Mo was once described by my friend Rosie as a teddy bear that was left in the gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another friend described her as that like hair you find in the drain, like just like that pile of hair that you pull out. Just mystery. Yeah, she's kind of like that. And she's just basically a stuffed animal. I had her my ex-husband and I got her like 2 months before we split up.
Okay.
And so she's my person. She's been my person for 15 years, and she just recently passed, and it's been like the worst thing ever. But like, she's been sick. She was diabetic for 8 years. So,
oh, really?
Yes. If anyone needs tips on diabetic dog handling, call me, call my husband. Like, we love to talk about it because, yeah, I think the life expectancy for a diabetic dog is like 1 to 2 years. And it's
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's not very
amazing.
long. I mean, a lot of people will just unfortunately put them down because it is hard to deal with. I mean, we gave her shots twice a day, every day for 8 years. And,
Yeah, expensive.
Yeah, but every day I would wake up and think, is this going to be the worst day of my life? Which I was counting as losing Mo. And when it finally came, I was like, okay, it's done now. So I have like this weird sense of relief. Why did I start talking about this? Oh my God.
Well, I just asked.
This is therapy, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you about this recurring dream I have. No, but it's just been, I feel like I lost a part of me. Like, it was always Witney and Mo, like.
Yes.
So it's very strange. I feel like I'm missing a limb.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bizarre. So, yeah, we threw her the quinceañera. I've thrown her many birthday parties, but she's just like, she was a force of nature. Like, she was not a dog. She was a little alien. We used to take her to the dog beach all the time when we lived in California, and she would walk really far away from everyone and just look up in the sky. And we were like, oh, she's contacting her home planet. Like, she's just the weirdest little creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was she?
A Brussels Griffon.
Okay.
So have you seen As Good as It Gets with like Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt, and he has like OCD, and there's that little dog.
Oh yeah.
It's the same kind of dog.
Okay.
So I had always been obsessed with them since seeing that show. And I saw one at a pet store. I didn't know any better. I saw her at a pet store. I did not have money for her. She was half off. We call her my little clearance bin baby.
Half off.
Yeah, but she was still $500. Didn't have the money. I had her named. I would go visit her every single day. This girl, Tiffany, that worked there, she talked other people out of this dog because she knew that I would find a way to get the money. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So my ex-husband got in a really bad car accident, and we used the money from that, part of it, to buy Mo.
Insurance money for Mo.
Yeah. He later told me that he got me Mo so that someone would love me.
Oh, what the fuck? God.
He also, when we signed the divorce papers, he's like, a little tip for the future if you're ever in a relationship. Learn how to cook and clean.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was a dreamboat. But yeah, so we got Mo, and then he ditched me, and then so it was just me and Mo. And
well, you did learn to cook cookies, I guess.
I can make a cookie, one kind of cookie. Yes. Yeah, I still don't clean, I still don't cook, really. So whatever.
Mo was a girl.
Mo is a girl. She was actually named Pismo because I went through this phase where I just named my animals after the town I bought them in.
Oh, okay.
So her name was Pismo.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, and Mo for short. Pismo Money. That was on her little, because she was a purebred, even though she looked like I don't know, she fell out of I don't know. A tree. But
into a gutter.
Yeah, the gutter baby. So she Pismo Money. And then actually has my ex-husband's last name. And we were looking at her papers just recently, and her dad, like her sire's name, was Woolly Booger. And we're like, oh my God, that's so perfect. It's like, I never knew that. Woolly Booger.
That's cute.
It's so cute.
I have that fear of losing my dog all the time, too.
Yes.
She's getting older.
Yes.
And she's half pug, half off and pincher.
Okay.
And some people have described her as ugly.
How dare they?
I know, right?
But
she kind of is.
Gorgeous
I get it.
beyond my wildest dreams. I mean, they're
but
just
super
jealous.
Adorable.
She looks a lot like Mo.
Yeah, yeah.
Affin Pinchers look almost exactly like Brussels Griffons. They I don't even know how they're a different breed because they look the same to me. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, I want to print off the picture that we have too of those two together
yes,
at her quinceañera.
From the quince.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Molly. She was so cute. I love it. She was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
When we were doing the ceremonial changing of the shoes, Molly just gets up there and is like, are you guys serious?
Yeah, she's one of those dogs, too, that doesn't like other dogs.
Oh, really?
Just people. Just wants to be in your lap. I've taken her to dog parks, and she'll sit in my lap the whole time.
Yeah, Mo would hang out by the poop bucket, like where everyone put their poop bags. That was her jam. And if it was really like bright out, she'd go in like one of the agility tubes, but just to get out of the sun.
Oh yeah, just hide in there.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna do some agility. Yeah. She was a lady of a certain age from the time she was a puppy. Like she was never a puppy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
An old spirit.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
So are you thinking of ever getting another dog? Or is it too hard to?
Well, ironically, a cat just adopted us. I was telling you a little bit before. So it's been 3 months. We still have Mo's food bowl out. We still have her dog bed out. We still have her dog door in. And last week we were watching TV. I don't even know what we were doing. And Andy's like, what? And like, I was like, what? What was that noise about? And he's like, something just poked its head in the dog door. And then this little black cat walks in, and she's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And we fed her a little. Yeah, I knew it would make her want to come back. That was the point. But she slept there that night, and she's slept there every night since. So we've had a cat for a little over... Well, about a week now, and we named her Poppins, and because she pops in and out, and she's just been hanging out. The only thing is, my husband's really allergic.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I was like reading him all about these allergy shots, and he thinks it's gonna like make him not be able to run or something, which is a fate worse than death for him.
Sure.
So, but we're she's not really snuggly. She just kind of wants to hang out and boss us around a little bit and then go on her merry way. She's kind of the perfect pet for us right now. So I would love to have a cat, but I don't know. And like, just the thought of getting a dog is a little too overwhelming for both of us right now. Right. For Andy. But yeah, I don't know. You go through a phase where you're like, I'm never doing this to myself again. Like, it was so worth it having her, but gosh, the devastation, the just, waking up every day and you think she's going to be there. And then the realization she's not is like every day is like heartbreak over and over again. So I'm so depressing.
Yeah, we went through that too, where we were in California and a friend was watching our dog. We had a pug at the time, and our friend was a bit of a very messy guy. And he had like pizza boxes on top of his stove.
Oh no.
So our pug Charles was, I guess, trying to get to that food and turned on the stove.
Oh no.
Started a fire, and then the smoke killed him.
Oh my God.
And we're in California when he's like, hey, your dog died. It's like, what the fuck? What?
Right, and just unexpected like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was terrible. I did not want another dog forever. And then we got Molly as a rescue. She was given up by somebody who was allergic. The girl was allergic to the dog. So Nancy went and picked her up and instantly fell in love.
I know. How long have you had her?
Oh, geez. When she was 3, and I think she's, gosh, I don't know, 13, 14?
13? Yeah. Oh.
So, yeah, just over a decade, I guess.
She's so perfect.
Yeah, she is. Best dog ever.
She really is. She's so sweet.
I think it was Barbara Streisand.
Who cloned her dogs? Yes. Hell yeah, if I had the money. I mean,
exactly.
Actually, I probably wouldn't. Mo had so many health problems. It's kind of cruel to do that to another animal.
Yeah,
but like, I know. And they're not the same dog.
No,
they just look the same.
Yeah,
but yeah, good for her.
Right. But if I could, I would definitely do that.
I know. So many people asked me if I was going to get her taxidermied.
Really?
Is that just, like, do people ask that, or is that because I'm me that people ask that?
Probably because it's you.
Okay,
yeah.
like, several people asked me
that's
that.
funny.
I'm like, no. We got tattoos in the ink mixed with her ashes.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. So
I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool.
Yeah. We went, and the girl's like, okay, so you do have animal remains under your skin, so there's a little more chance of, infection or whatever. I was like, oh, animal remains in my skin. Like, yeah. And then, like, she threw the ink away, and I was like, oh, because it still had some of my dog in it, And then I was thinking, Mo would be so happy to be in a trash can. That would be like her happy place. Like, she's Oscar the Grouch. Like, she loved the trash. It was her favorite thing in the world. So I was like, okay, it's like spreading her ashes in the trash a little bit. Like, she would love that. So, yes, these are the things I tell myself.
Let's do some plugging. What's your web address? All your socials.
Cookie, yeah. So my website and all my socials is unconventionalcookies.com. I'm at Unconventional Cookies I'm on YouTube a little, TikTok a little, Facebook, Instagram. I think that's it. Are there other ones?
I'm sure there are, but
I think I technically have a Pinterest, but I've never posted anything to it. So.
Really?
Yeah. I know. I totally should. People search cookies and stuff on Pinterest all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is business crap. I tell ya.
How could somebody order a specific cookie or what they want, I guess?
Good question. So I on my website, Well, you can just ask me and I'll send you the link. But on my website, I have a custom request form and it kind of has all my preliminary questions that I ask. You can attach pictures. You can give me, like some people just give me a theme and tell me to go. Some people are very specific. Like I want, I was going to say a chocolate chip cookie. No. No, Whitney, no, not what I do. Some people, like I want a star, I want a unicorn, and I want the number 3 or something, and I'm cool with that. Like, whatever. If you have something in mind, please tell me because I don't want to disappoint. So, yeah, you just go on there, fill out the little question. I will get back to you usually within 48 hours. If it's like an emergency, which there's no cookie emergencies. Yeah, on my voicemail, because I don't answer the phone anymore because I got scammed. Long story.
Oh, jeez.
But on my voicemail, I'm like, if you have a cookie emergency, hang up and call 911 because there is no cookie emergency. Like, come on, people. So I'm trying to get better about like not doing things last minute for people, even though like they're like, oh God, but this happened. I'm like, oh, I know, but it's not my fault.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I have like a rush fee then, and I'm trying to be all businessy, but yeah, I don't remember what I'm talking about. Best interview ever.
Ever.
You knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, I did. Thank you for coming on, sharing your story.
Thank you so much for having me on. This is so fun.
Yeah, I guess we'll spread the word and try to get some podcast listeners to order some cookies here too. And maybe they can go on and order my first car cookies.
Yes. Oh, I'll post them. Special discount.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I cut out burps. And
that's not always true. I've heard you.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I mean, when they're really good, you got to share it with the world, you know?